Hi guys, this lesson is for Thursday, April 23rd. So this is going to be our second lesson for the week, and once you're done with this one, you are done for the week. Remember that you do need to turn in one of the two assignments this week. I mean, obviously you should turn in both of them if you want full credit, but you at least need to turn in one or do a Zoom meeting with me or something to get your attendance for the week. These notes are on area of right triangles. You guys don't have these, so you're going to want to take screenshots at the end of every page so that you can go back and reference them when we have a quiz. It starts out kind of easy, then it gets a little bit trickier at the end. Okay, first thing you need to know is the formula of area of a right triangle. Remember, area, we're finding like the whole surface of it, like a carpet, like the whole wall. It's not finding around it or anything, it's finding all of it. So the area of a right triangle is base times height divided by 2. The reason it's base times height divided by 2, if you look at a regular rectangle or square, the area of a rectangle or square is base times height. Now, a right triangle is half that, so that's why it's divided by 2. So for this first one, we would do 50 times 60, or you could do 60 times 50. It doesn't matter which way you do it. Okay, and then you would divide it by 2. And when you figured that out, it would be 1,500. So the area of that triangle would be 1,500. Example 2, base times height again, 20. 20 times 37 divided by 2. And do the 20 times 37 first, push equals on your calculator, then do the divide by 2 part, and the answer for that would be 370. Now I have these answers in front of me. I'm not doing that in my head, so don't think I'm doing anything magical here. I just already had the answer sitting in front of me. So you'd want to type that into your calculator. Just don't forget to push the equals before you divide by 2. The second type, if you're finding the area of a scalene triangle, now remember a scalene triangle, all 3 sides are different. It doesn't have a right angle in it. It's kind of a funky looking triangle. You have to use something called Heron's formula for that. That is a little bit trickier, so you're definitely going to need a scientific calculator for this one. The formula is pretty long, so if you don't want to go back to your notes every day, I would recommend getting this somewhere so that you can see it. So it's the square root of s times s minus a times s minus b times s minus c. That's all underneath the square root bar there. S, probably wonder what the heck s is. S is a plus b plus c divided by 2. Now, what's a, b, and c? A is one of the sides, b is one of the sides, c is one of the sides. It doesn't matter which one is which. You just name one A, you name one B, you name one C. Okay, take a screenshot of that, and if you have a piece of paper in front of you, I would write that formula down too, because you are definitely going to need that first. Okay, page 2 of your notes, we're using Heron's formula again. So I'm going to jot this back down at the top of the paper so we can kind of reference it as we go. Square root of s times s minus a times s minus b times s minus c. And s again is a plus b plus c divided by 2. Okay, so we'll call 7a, we'll call 13b, and we'll call 12c. Really doesn't matter which ones you put where. So first thing we have to do is find s. So we're going to do 7 plus 13 plus 12 and divide it by 2. So 7 plus 13 plus 12 is 32, divided by 2 is 16. So our s equals 16. Now you have to put this 16 into this big old thing right here. Okay, so it will be the square root of s, which is 16, parenthesis, s again, 16 minus a, which was the 7, 16 minus b, which is 13, and 16 minus c, which is 12. And this whole thing is square rooted. So if you're at home and you don't have a fancy pantsy calculator, which is fine, you're going to do everything underneath of the square root button. 16 parentheses 16 minus 7 parentheses 16 minus 13, and on and on and on. Do all of this in your calculator. Once you've done all of that in your calculator, take that answer and take the square root of it. When you do that, you should get A equaled to 41.56. I really wish I could have sent you guys home with a graphing calculator. If you have one, that's awesome. If not, see if you can download an app. I'm sure some of those are out there for free right now. So try to get that, because that will really help you with this. Otherwise, you're going to have to do each part individually and kind of go piece by piece by piece. Not that it can't be done, it's just a little more of a pain in the butt. Okay, example 2, we'll have our A, our B, and our C again. So the first thing we got to do is find that S. So 20 plus 10 plus 15 divided by 2. 20 plus 10 is 30, plus 15 is 45. 45 divided by 2 is 22.5. That one's a little bit more annoying because that means you're going to have to type in 22.5 for everything here. This one's going to be big. So it's going to be 22.5, because that again in the formula is our first S, times 22.5 minus our A. There's our A, it's 20, times 22.5 minus your B, here, B is 10, times 22.5 minus your C, which is 15. Again, type all this stuff into the calculator. Once you do that, take the square root of that number, and you should get 72.61 for your area. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that one as well, please, and we'll go on to the third page. Okay, the last page, I am going to go through 4 of these just because these are harder ones for sure. This is one of the harder lessons. Again, if you're struggling with any of this, feel free to call me on my Zoom hours. Tuesdays from 3 to 4:30 or Thursdays from 9:30 to 11. There's the link right on our Google Classroom, and I can go through these individually with you if you're struggling and help you out. So we're going back to that formula, A plus B plus C divided by 2. We'll make this our A, our B, and our C. I don't like that color, it's hard to see. Switch back to blue. Okay, so A plus B plus C, 11 plus 13 plus 16 divided by, oh, I can't really see that one, divided by 2. 11 plus 16 plus 13, that's 40. 40 divided by 2 is 20. So our S equals 20. Okay, so we're going to put that into the formula. 20 times 20 minus our A, which is 11,